Because to make a long story short, as we've been trying to tell you, Democrats picked a candidate so insanely unelectable that he's polling worse than any Democrat has in the state of Michigan in the entire 21st century. Keep in mind, this is Michigan. This is formerly a blue wall state. Outside of presidential elections, it's been a very difficult one to crack, but you have him. And while we don't generally rely on polls too much because lately they've been atrocious, I would point out that actually coincides with real election results, which is when I start to care, when I start to take it seriously, because his massive double-digit underperformance in the primary should have told you everything you need to know. And there's a recent Washington Post article trying to detail how insiders in the Democrat Party, Schumer especially, are feeling about this. And while Schumer, once again, like the coward he is trying to get behind al-Sayed, trying to, tacitly give his support because we need to unify with a jihadi communist to win the Senate or something like that. At the same time, they kind of feel like, all right, we're not thinking we're going to do all too great here, which is kind of funny to talk about. But folks, there is a very real possibility, for example, that this guy right here in the nomination of this clown might cost Democrats the Senate, at the very least a Senate seat that's going to be held for the next 6 years in a key battleground state. Anyways, let's talk about it, guys. And I also, at the end of the video, I'm going to address the single worst PR disaster I've ever put out in the history of the channel, which is, of course, Linguini Gate. Never before have I seen something so misunderstood. So we have to address it, okay?